Hello, my loves. This is Dr. V, and welcome to your almost personal reading. So, what this means is that this is the reading that you have chosen for yourself today. Spirit guided you to click on this video. That means there are messages here about you and your person that you need to hear. So this is not a pick a card reading. This is your reading. Okay, and so what I love about these, and I know for many of you who've been with me since I started this channel, you know that this is like the Live Tarot vintage reading. These are the readings I used to do when I first started reading tarot on YouTube. And what I love about these readings is that they allow us to go a lot deeper than the traditional pick a card readings do. So what I'll be doing is asking Spirit a series of questions on your behalf about you and your person. And then what I will do is I will timestamp each of the questions in the box below so that you can see and skip around if you want to. But I do recommend that it's better to just get the entire reading all at once, right? Because the questions really do build upon each other. But our main theme is going to be, what does your person want to say to you? Okay, so what is it that they want you to know? And that will be the overall theme. All right, so I will be using a series of decks for this. Like I said, there's going to be very in-depth questions. If you want to see what those are, they are time-stamped in the box below. So if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. I usually do pick a card readings. Like I said, these are the ones that are very close to my heart and people still ask for them. So I do like to do these as well, just to change things up and maybe give you more of an in-depth reading. And that's why I call them almost personal reading. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. It's so great to have you here. Make sure you hit that subscribe, join this incredible community, start getting active in the comments, because you'll see that everyone is very supportive of you and the journey that you're on. Now, if you're at that place where you want specific guidance on what is going on between you and your special person, and you know these general readings just aren't cutting it, then I highly do recommend that you have a live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers that because I love to meet with you in person. So this is very healing and transformational. You can ask Spirit right there your questions in real time and get your answers. I also offer video recorded readings. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. So without further ado, let's get right into your almost personal reading with the theme of, what does your person wish to say to you? What do they want you to know? Okay, we're going to get started here with our first question for Spirit. So we're going to find out, what is your person's current energy? Okay, so what is currently going on with them? What is going on in their life journey that you may or may not know about, right? For some of you, you might be in challenge, you might be in separation, you may not know what's going on with this person. So what would they wish to say to you about where they are in their life journey right now? So we have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords. Wow. So threes coming up here. We have the Ace of Cups. What do they want you to know about where they are in their life journey and in their current energy right now? Blessings. Creativity. Beliefs. Journey. Action. Okay, so I feel like what they wish to say to you about where they are in their energy right now is they're definitely feeling a lot of heartbreak. Okay, Three of Swords, especially if you guys are struggling or you are separated at this time. You may not know the depth of the heartbreak that they are feeling at this time, okay, about the situation. They're going through a lot more mental and emotional pain than you may think they are. Okay, this person is definitely suffering right now. And what they're trying to do is to pour all of their pain, their energy, their attention into Three of Pentacles, their work. Okay, and that's very common, right? When we're going through a lot of emotional pain, maybe there's been a breakup, or maybe there's been drama, maybe there's been a lot of obstacles and a lot of passion. See, because we're getting this passion energy. So I feel like you guys may have had a lot of passionate discussions, you know? To me, there's this overall energy of passion in everything that you guys do together. Within the connection itself, as in not only do you guys share a passion for each other, but that passion definitely manifests in all aspects of the relationship. So not just in the positive aspects, but even in the challenging aspects, right? So as much as you love each other passionately, you also maybe fight just as passionately, right? Like it's like you can't be selective sometimes about your passion. Like if you have a very passionate connection, which it seems like you do, if there's just a lot of intensity there between the two of you, physically, emotionally, it can also come out in, more heightened and passionate fighting, right? And also passionate making up as well. But I feel like with this Three of Swords, there's definitely something here that has led to a lot of internal turmoil, a lot of heartbreak. This person wants to say to you that they feel incredibly hurt by what has happened, or what has happened over a period of time between the two of you. I feel like they may be better at hiding it. Okay, they may, be better at like trying to show that they're at peace, or that might be something that they really want to show to you in the world, that no, everything's okay, I'm all good, I'm not really affected by this. I feel like this person does like to give off that kind of vibe, no matter how much they are hurting inside, no matter how much torture they feel inside. I feel like it's important to them to kind of give off this feeling that no, everything is fine, I'm at peace, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so they might be doing that, and they might be trying to show you that. They might be trying to show their friends, their family. They might even be, on social media trying to show how peaceful they are. Like, like life is good, everything's good, I'm chill, I'm hanging out. But I feel like underneath all of that, there is this intense Three of Swords energy going on. Now, I feel also that for some of you, some of this intensity or this passion may come from being in a third party situation. It doesn't have to be, but for some of you, there might be some sort of a third party block here that is making things even more intense, right? Oftentimes when there is a third party situation, it can add a lot more passion and intensity because you have that forbidden quality, right? Like the forbidden fruit or the forbidden love thing going on, right? So take that as it resonates. That's not for everybody. But I do feel like, if that is the case, even more so, this person is definitely looking at their own beliefs. They're definitely in this stage of struggle of like wanting a new beginning, Ace of Cups, but trying to figure out what is it that they actually believe. Who are they really? What is their true identity? How do they see themselves, and what is it that they really want to do? Now, for those of you, there's no third party situation. I just feel like this person is definitely pouring their pain, their suffering, their heartbreak into their work. So you may notice that this person is becoming more of a workaholic. They might be putting in longer hours. They might be taking extra shifts. I just feel like if you guys have really been struggling and there's been a lot of emotional pain, this is how this person is dealing with it in their current energy. Like what they would say to you if they could is, you know, this has really, really hurt me, but I don't want to show it to you or the world quite just yet. I don't want to be that weak. I don't want to appear weak or vulnerable. They might have this sense of like, okay, I don't want to show my vulnerability right now, not just yet. So they are channeling that energy into more of a, like, you know, this more of this sense of, okay, I'm just going to put it into my work because I know there I can control certain things. You know, the more I work, the better I work, the better I get, you know, the more respect I can have. I feel like this person really is trying to get more validation and respect from their work situation because they need that. I feel like this person really does need that validation. I think they care about their reputation. They care about, you know, the way people respect them or look up to them. I think they also want you to have that sense of respect. You know, have they earned it? That's only an answer, you know, only a question you can answer, right? But they do feel like this has been quite a journey, that they're on a journey. There are places they want to go to. There are places that are important to them. They feel like they're on their way or on their path to something greater than themselves. I feel like they want to have a new emotional beginning. Okay, Ace of Cups. I feel like they've been through a lot of emotional pain, and so even if they don't want to admit it, it's very important to them to feel like they can have some sort of an emotional renewal, some sort of way to feel better emotionally, some place to put their heart or their emotions. I feel like they're trying very hard to work on their own beliefs, because I feel like maybe that might be one of the things that has been clashing between the two of you. Maybe the two of you just have different mindsets on a lot of things, and maybe you do things differently. You handle situations in a different way. Maybe you solve problems or conflicts, or, you know, you fight or discuss in different ways, and they definitely may have some viewpoints that are not in alignment with yours. And I think that's another reason why they're going through this very like mental and emotional pain here, because I feel like sometimes they want to tell you that they sometimes struggle with, you know, feeling like you don't understand fully where they're coming from. Okay, like maybe they're not communicating it to you well enough. Maybe, you know, their communication is not so great, so that they struggle to explain to you what they're truly thinking and feeling, right? Because I feel like this person really does want to create something special here. I feel like they are really in the creativity mode, like they're in the mode of wanting to create good things in their life, but they also want to create good things in their life with you, okay? So there is this sense of like, okay, I need to be inspired again. I'm not feeling inspired again. I need to feel productive again. And that's why they might be with that Three of Pentacles going very hard. This is also the energy of productivity, right? Feeling like they've been stuck for a while in their emotional pain. So maybe the way to get out of it is to be more productive. Maybe the way to get out of it is to work more, or put their energy into creative projects or work projects that they feel like they have some control over. Because I do feel that right now, when it comes to you, or when it comes to their emotions, this person feels like they're out of control, like they don't have control over it. Because oftentimes when you have that intense passion, it can definitely rob you of the feeling that you are in control of a situation, or that you can control your own feelings in a situation, right? So I do feel that they're trying to count their blessings. They're trying to look at the positive side. They're trying to stay optimistic that life is going to get better, and that things with you are going to get better as well. Okay, so that's what they would say to you about where they are right now in their life. Now let's take a look at what would they say to you about how they actually think and feel about you. Okay, so let's see. What would your person want to say to you about their feelings for you? We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands. Interesting. Look, we're getting these repeating numbers. So for the first question, we had threes repeating, right? And now we have eights repeating. Wow, look at this. 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. What do they want to say to you about how they feel about you? Deception. Goals. Interesting, because we got that Three of Pentacles already, and now we're getting this big goals. So I feel like it's kind of like a confirmation of what they're doing, and we're getting mirroring. Beautiful. Okay, what do they want to say about their feelings for you? Aw, beautiful courtship card there. Let's help you. We have trust. Okay. So I feel like for some of you, there's definitely been some sort of an issue here surrounding trust. Okay, there's some sort of an issue here. Maybe, and because we're getting the deception energy as well. So take this as it resonates, because I feel like for some of you, you may be in separation or struggle at this time because of some breach of trust here. Okay, there's some breach, there's a deception, there's a trust. Okay, so, and it doesn't have to be that anybody cheated on anybody or anything like that. Sometimes you just feel like, you know, I'm having a hard time trusting you because there's certain things about you that I don't know, or there's certain things about you and your situation that I did not know about. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, this person is very aware of the fact that they weren't fully honest about certain things. Maybe they were wearing a mask about certain things. Maybe they were having a hard time being fully vulnerable, fully present, fully there. In a way where you guys could really get to know each other. Because see, I feel like with this courtship energy, see how it's like in order to have what the two of you truly do want, and it's clear that it is that 10 of Pentacles, because we're getting this 10 of Pentacles, which is literally the energy of you are my person and I want to build a life with you. But in order to do that, you have to really be very vulnerable and honest with each other in terms of who you are, what you want, where you're going, right? So there's this beautiful energy here that this person, they want you to see the real them. Okay, I feel like they have definitely been hiding certain parts of who they really are. And it doesn't mean that they're hiding anything terrible, but they might be hiding certain wounds that they carry, certain baggage that they have, certain fears, right? Like, you know, that's all part of that vulnerability. Like, can we truly be ourselves? Are we able to bring down the mask that we show to most of the world? To our partner? Because I feel like, yes, you know, everybody wears like a social mask to the world, but the whole difference between, you know, who we are to the outside world versus who we are to the person we love is that we don't wear the mask with them, right? The mask comes down. And here you see these two people, they're literally looking at each other, right? No mask. Totally vulnerable, holding hands, looking at each other, wanting to look into each other's soul. And that's what true partnership is all about, right? Looking into each other's soul. So I feel like this person feels and knows that maybe you don't fully trust them quite just yet because maybe they haven't been fully open with you, okay? Maybe they haven't brought down that mask fully, even though they love you, they want to be with you, they want this 10 of Pentacles with you. So I feel like part of the reason for that is this 8 of Cups, okay? There's something from their past that maybe they have not been able to move on from, okay? And that might be something that they are I don't want to say hiding, but there may be some lingering emotions there that are very difficult for your person. And there might be certain things, certain traumas, certain wounds, certain people. And this is why we did get a little bit of that energy for some of you of the third party. This could be another indication of that. Okay, there could be the ghost of an ex. They may not be around, but their bad memories are around, right? The trauma that they left is still around, and that is why your person wears this mask, because they're afraid of experiencing that pain again, right? And for others of you, this ex person may not be a ghost. They may actually still be around in some way. They might still have some sort of influence on your person in some way that is very toxic, that is very bad. And that might be another reason why this person is wearing a mask. They don't want you or anybody else to know. For others of you, I just feel like this Eight of Cups is whatever emotional baggage that this person is still holding on to, that they need to turn their backs on because it's not serving them. And so I feel like what they want to say to you about their feelings for you is, again, the same thing. They love you. They want to be with you. They only see you in this vision of the Ten of Pentacles. Like to them, this is very real. Like they see you as someone they wish to build a life with. This is not just some fantasy for them. Okay, they take this relationship, they take their love for you very, very seriously, because they see it as something real. They see it as, we have something here that we can build a real life around. You know, we can build a life together. And that is where I feel like you two mirror each other. I feel like both of you, underneath any kind of problem that you may be going through right now, you guys at the foundation, at the core, believe the same thing. And that is the belief that you have what it takes, that there is something special here between the two of you. And you know that if your path is clear, if you're both on the same page, you know that you can build that Ten of Pentacles. You know that you could have a fabulous life together. That is where you do mirror each other, okay? The desire, the understanding, the knowing that that life is possible is right there, okay? So I feel like with this Eight of Wands, this person wants to make this happen sooner rather than later, okay? So I feel like they are wanting to increase the momentum of this connection, okay? They want this connection to move forward faster. I also feel like this is a travel card. So if you guys are in some sort of a long distance relationship, they want to come to you. Like they want to travel to you. They want to see you. They want to move this forward by, by actually doing the physical movement, right? The physical movement of coming to you, coming towards you. Now, I also feel like part of that Ten of Pentacles is also them wanting to build a solid life, not just for themselves, but also for your future. So this is why this is, to me, is very similar to that Three of Pentacles right now. If things are not great between the two of you, that is why they're pouring all of their energy into the work. And we already saw this before, and that is good. This person is definitely ambitious. You want that, right? They're ambitious. They want to create a better life for themselves and for whatever it is that you guys are building together, okay? I feel like this person also wants to tell you that you are their best friend. Okay, not just their lover, not just the person they want to build a life with, but you are their best friend. They see you as someone who always has their back, and they want to be that for you. They want to be your best friend. They want to build on the foundation of this strong relationship and this strong friendship. For some of you, this may have started as a friendship, right? So this is something that's really important to them. They want to keep that bond of deep friendship, that deep, I have your back, you have mine. They want to keep that going with you, okay? Friendship is very important to this person. So you may want to think about that. Like, even if, right now you might be in a phase where the romance is not as intense right now because you guys may have had to step back due to some of these issues. just know that you can count on the friendship. Okay, the friendship needs to stay strong underneath that, because the romantic energy may come and go until you guys work out some of your bigger issues, but you always want to lean back onto the friendship. Okay, so now let's get into specific words. What would they specifically say to you? So we're gonna channel some specific messages here, and just take them as they resonate for your situation, because you know they may not resonate for every situation, right? Since this is a general reading, but let's see, what would they say to you? And if at this moment, if you could take a second to give this video a like and a subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. You have no idea how much it actually helps me, my family, and the channel. Okay, so what would they specifically say to you? Okay, let's get some actual channeled messages from your special person's higher self to you. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. Yeah. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. Okay, so you see how I think part of this whole energy that we've been getting around them channeling their heartbreak or their pain right now, if you guys are separated or if you're going through challenges, them channeling that into their work. I think that's part of them trying to find themselves as well. Okay, there's something about them. I do think that one of the challenges that you both may be facing is this person may be questioning who they are. Like they may still be trying to find a good place for themselves in the world, right? And part of what they're doing with that is focusing on that work or their contribution, or trying to focus on that Pentacles energy, right? Like that's how you build that 10 of Pentacles, by finding your place in the world, knowing who you are and what you have to give to the world that's going to bring abundance and love into your life. See, the distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. See? So right now, if you guys have distance between you, it is definitely killing them. See? And to me, this is very much like that three of Swords energy, right? I feel like that's part of it, right? Like if there's distance right now, that Three of Swords is all about how it is just killing them to have that distance. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. Would I be rejected if I contacted you? Do you still want me? That's an interesting message for those of you who might be in separation at this time. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. Interesting. Okay, so let's get two more. Let me go. You deserve all the good things in this world, and right now I am not in a space to give you the type of connection you deserve. Live your life and let me go. Oh. Okay, so take, again, like I said, take it as it resonates for your situation, because everybody is in a different space in this journey. Missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. Okay, very interesting. So what I'd like to do now is to take a look at, this is what we're going to do next. We're going to take a look at what actions, if any, do they wish to take towards you next, okay? And then we're going to get you some timing, okay? It's some general guidance on when might they take those actions, and then we will end with your final advice from Spirit, okay? So let's take a look at what actions, if any, do they wish to take towards you? We have Four of Swords. We have Seven of Pentacles. We have the Hangman. Transformation. Crossroads. This one just fell out. We have Ego. Calling in your soulmate. And then here is final advice from Spirit, which will open at the end for you. I'll put that right there. All right, so see, there's a lot of contemplation going on here, okay? Rumination. I love all those words. Ruminating, contemplating, going in deep, introspecting, looking for the answer. So I definitely feel like this person, they want to call you into their life, okay? Calling in your soulmate, see? You are soulmates. You are divine partners. There is an element, a sense, and a feeling of destiny here, okay? Now, that I think you being together is inevitable. Inevitable, as in it is going to happen. If you're in separation or struggle, like all of that is going to get better. There is an element of destiny here that you guys are destined to be together. Now, the question is going to be, what is the timing around this? Because I feel like your person very much wants a breakthrough, a transformation in their situation and in this relationship, right? They know that you guys are at a crossroads. Like, it's time to make certain decisions. And for some of you, it's the decision, do we want to move forward with this? Or is it time to step back and let it go? Right? And I feel like they're definitely dealing with elements of their own ego. There's going to be an ego issue there, but that's normal. I mean, as long as you have a pulse, you have an ego, right? It's like, that's like the normal part of human life. But I feel like what they want to do, they do know if there has been, a lot of times where their ego has gotten the best of them. And if you're going through challenges right now, that may be the reason, right? Oftentimes, this is why we have difficulty in our relationships, because we have egos colliding, expectations colliding. Everybody wants something different or wants to do it in a different way. So this is why I feel like they are very, very aware that the time has come now to make a decision. This is the crossroad. Which way are you going to go? And I think they're aware that if they want to call you in to their life permanently, that there's going to have to be some sort of a transformation here when it comes to your ego, when it comes to their ego and yours as well, because it's always a two-way street, right? It's not just one-sided. So I think they're very deeply in thought over that. Four of Swords. There is introspection going on, and you want this. This is a good thing. You want this person to go in deep within themselves and ask themselves the tougher questions of what is it that they really want. Do they want their ego, or do they want their soulmate? Sometimes that's the choice. it may not seem like it on the surface level, but if you go in deeper and you ask yourself the tough questions, sometimes that's the choice. And it's shocking to me and sad how many times sometimes people pick their ego without even realizing it. Okay, they don't know that they're picking their ego over their soulmate. So I feel like this is good. If this person has stepped back to ask themselves these important questions and they're contemplating and they're introspecting, that's a good thing, because ultimately they want to build this with you. Seven of Pentacles. Like ultimately this goes back to that foundation piece. I feel like we were talking about how the friendship is the foundation here. And I feel like this just shows us even more that this person feels very connected to you at the deepest level. To me, Seven of Pentacles is very much about like all of the seeds that we plant underground, knowing that the more love and care and, water that we give to nurture these seeds, the more they're going to grow. But the more they grow, the more you also know that you have that foundation underground that is so strong, right? Like that is what this person wants to build with you. But they are looking for the answers, okay, with this Hangman's energy. And again, see, to me, this is another indication for those of you who are in that third party situation. This is another energy around that, okay? So take that as it resonates. They may be needing to make a choice, in a third party. They're standing at the crossroads. They know they can't just like keep hanging there between two people or two situations. So they may be looking for that answer. And that is why there's a withdrawal period here for them to figure out what is it that they really want. And it's good to leave them alone during that time. And if you have been leaving alone while they're trying to figure that out, that's a good thing. So I feel like this person is definitely looking to make a decision, okay? And when they make that decision, and it doesn't have to be third party, any kind of decision that is for a transformation of this relationship, any kind of decision that is to move forward, and knowing that you have built this foundation right here, I feel like that's what they are wanting to do. Move forward, come to a decision, both together with you and in their own mind and heart, that yes, this 10 of Pentacles is what I want. We are destined to be together. And even if it takes a little bit of time, we're going to work this out. So let's give you some time options here. Please do take these as very general, okay? Divine timing can always change. Vibrations change. Conditions change, okay? So take this very gently, okay? So I'm going to give you a few options here, Spirit. When can you see certain changes coming about? When can this transformation happen, okay? When can you see this coming? During the first quarter moon phase. So you can look that up online. It'll tell you when that is. 6 weeks. So I always see divine timing markers as between today and whatever this card says. So between today and the next 6 weeks. Between today and the next 3 weeks. So we're definitely getting a bit of a theme of faster movement here, which doesn't surprise me because we did get that 8 of Wands and we're getting Monday. See? Interesting. So let's go ahead and see what your final advice from Spirit is. Detoxify. Detoxify. So you know what that means for you and your life. So this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for your urgent questions at home. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you go to livetarot.com and check out everything there, from oracle decks to personal readings. And I will see you all on the next one.